So we are back, and it's that time again. Hearts of Minecraft. No, you're not getting confused. This isn't Minecraft. This is the excellent Hearts of Iron 4 mod, which combines the world of Minecraft with Hearts of Iron 4 World Conquest. We've been making our way through some of these nations now, and I've decided to come revisit because there's one nation that's been on my mind recently that I've been wanting to give a whirl, and that is Herobrine's cohort. He gave us a bit of grief in one of our last videos where we did Hades' Horde, and well, I've been interested to try it out. See how powerful Herobrine really is. Our sinners ascend. The cohort is a powerful group of followers and soldiers who are dedicated to the ideals of the legendary Minecraft character, Herobrine. Their ultimate goal is to conquer and to unify the Minecraft world under Herobrine's rule through any means necessary. Sounds perfect. Sounds exactly the sort of thing we're here for. So let's get stuck into it. So here we are in the world of Minecraft. And if you haven't seen this mod before, well, as you may have guessed, everything is Minecraftified. If you look at our research slots here, we've got our, our mobile infantry of pigs, horses, and armored horses, our interwar donkeys and basic donkeys. We've got iron golems as armor, and then there's all the industry bonuses, eventually getting our way up to things like diamond tools. It's a really extensive mod, and I would definitely recommend you playing it if you haven't. But today, as I mentioned, we're going to be sticking with Herobrine's cohort and trying to do some world conquest of our own. Let's check out the focus tree. So looks like we have a few branches here. Oh god, these look very dark and ominous. I love it already. This mod is so dark. Considering it's Minecraft. Having said that though, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft recently just to scratch an itch, and it is a dark game. Like, the Nether is still terrifying. This is obviously what we're going to be looking to aim to go down, the third unification war, and oh boy, that gives us war goals on everyone pretty much. So we're going to be doing some fighting today. So let's get started on that. Let's have a look at the industry. Oh, yikes. 3 factories. And so is all the infrastructure. So, but I guess we're going to have to start with some of that. So we'll try and maybe get some of this up to 60. I don't know if we'll be able to improve that through the focus tree. Hopefully we bloody well can. Research-wise, we have no industry by the looks of things. 415 days. Oh, yeah, wow. Look, we have a slave-driven economy. Oh my word. Yeah, we should probably check out some of our national spirits. So we got limited player power. Oh yeah, wow, yeah, we suck. We have no player power. And confined by the Seekers. I don't know what's going on here. Traitors, 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 free monsters. Excellent. Good to see we have a diverse political culture within the cohort and the cult. Probably shouldn't refer to ourselves as that. We're not a cult. We are a cohort for Herobrine, our Lord and Savior. Now that we've got our brand guidelines out the way with, yeah, it seems like some of this is going to be fairly futile. Let's do infantry equipment. That's always good. Support equipment and artillery. Let's get the basics. I'm not even sure it's worth trading for resources right now. I'm just going to unpause and get through some of these focuses because, yeah, we got to get rid of our slave economy. The Tale of the Brothers. So we finished the sins of the cohort. Herobrine, an ambitious explorer, was on a mission to discover a trade route to the east. He's driven by a thirst for adventure and a desire to find new lands and resources. With a sturdy ship and a determined crew, Herobrine set sail into the unknown. He encountered a mysterious man who introduced himself as Notch, the creator of the overworld. Herobrine was both intrigued and intimidated by this powerful being, who claimed to have the power to shape the world as he saw fit. But with great power came great temptation, and Herobrine's ambition soon got the better of him. He betrayed Notch, and with the help of his new powers, he set out to take over the world. Interesting. Is it all Notch's fault? This is what I mean about this mod. It is deep lore. And I love it. Our stand at Starzenberg. There we go. Another 7-day focus. All we're focused on is spreading the word of our Lord and Savior. Now we need to go to Herobrine's last march. Look at this, flying through the focuses. So it looks like it's just explaining a lot of the lore and the backstory here. Now we can move on to the main bulk of our focus tree, and we get 2 paths here. So we can either dedicate to our leader, and then we can do watch the castle crumble, the chosen one's fallen. So maybe looks like cultist path versus the Dark Lord. D-Day in the Darklands. Oh, excellent, excellent. No, I think we're going to go down this bit. This looks quite ruinous and, and wrecking. So, right, we'll go down this side of the tree. So, Herobrine is our one true leader. That is That is a given. Oh, there's Starsenberg, so we can move it there, but we have to gain this territory over here by the looks of things. Figure that out as we come to it. 150 political power. No, we can't get off slave-driven economy. We're going to have to wait to do that through the focus tree. Yeah, looks like the best choices are editor. Gives us a bit of stability, which we will need, and, you know, some political power gain. Dedicated to our leader, emerging from the lair. Herobrine's sudden disappearance from the world left his followers in chaos. They waited for their leader to return, but he never did. Vivat Herobrine! Oh, here he is! Ha ha ha! Our conqueror. He's back, and he means business. So it looks like actually some of these just give us military bonuses. That's not quite what we want at the minute. Okay, so it looks like we need to really move down this tree, but we can get some mercenaries, I think, through one of these. So we actually have got an infantry template now. That seems a bit... Oh no, we can train some units. We just need some guns. Rebuilding the grunts. Lovely. Oh, yeah, that one's locked behind the Northern Reckoning, so probably need to maybe move down this part. Northern Reckoning will no longer be demilitarized zone. Okay, excellent. Which means I think we can now pick this one up. We can either get 5 militia divisions or the elite one. We'll go for the elite one. I'm sure it'll be useful. Anybody else that could be quite useful to us at the minute? I don't think so. Our war industrialist definitely will be. But not now. Maybe we'll just get army offense. Nice. Okay, so how much? The Knights of Sinner Island. This gives us 1k player power. That means hopefully we can... Yes, we can move on to this focus. We do get Herobrine, I believe, as a leader, so... We can get Brigadier Puffcoal. Yeah, sure, why not? Welcome to the army. You can be our first leader in command. Yeah, we'll get our close air support just because... air experience is going to be needed. We'll definitely make use of an air force. We have no navy either. We have nothing really. There we are. Slaves of the cohort. That has got rid of our research debuff, so that's good. We'll get rid of the army. We need to get rid of the confined by the seekers and the limited player power. Alright, so this will help us progress down and sort of deal with the seekers. So yeah, need to do this. Get the economy going, I think. Add 1 civilian factory. Add resources. We need resources. We haven't got any. Nice, okay, and we've got our first unit. Nice, we got some more infantry equipment, which will help with recruitment. We can't move down to here because the Seeker Republic does not exist, so need to figure out that. Right, I think let's pick up our leader in the field, and then once we've got that, we'll start exploring, I think, some of the more expansion options. Onto stone tools now, things are looking up. There we are, our leader in the field. So now we have glorious Herobrine as our commander and chief. Right, let's move down these. I think we'll do the quest for the block. Yeah, we'll do the quest for the block and maybe do the Darklands Dignified before start moving down this side, I think, maybe. I'm not sure what takes us out. I'm not sure what takes the Seeker Republic out first. Confronting the Seekers. This is where we need to go down here. Spread cultism to the Seekers. This is what we need to do. So we can influence the Seekers here. And yeah, we just want to support our cultists in the Seekers. Cool. Looks like we can't summon the fleet yet. There we go. Unlock decision to destabilize the Seekers. We're just going to keep, I think, clicking these as they pop up. Right. We need to prepare naval expansion. Oh gosh, it's down here, isn't it? Okay. Alright, we'll gain some more resources here. Oh, we can go up to war economy if we can afford to eventually. I'm going to put another few on there. We can't trade for any resources yet because we haven't got the bloody port, that's why. More infantry there to just sort of hold the line. Can we train any more of these guys? So we need scavenge the lair and that. So let's do the railway network next. Don't think there's anything major kicking off, but by the time we probably start getting into some action, we're probably going to be we're part of the late game sort of crises, aren't we? There we go. Prepare the naval expansion. That's what we need. Get those dockyards going. Let's go up to war economy because we need that. Prepare, that is done, which means we can summon the fleet and then we can do our siege. I'm a little bit tempted, I think, to pick up this first, just because, yeah, we have no player power, so. Right, I think I'm actually going to go for an air force as well. I'm going to pick up bold attack as well, just to see if we can help level up our commanders a bit better. There we go. Player power should be fixed. Let's summon the fleet. The hidden fleet! Arise, the new order! Wow, that's That's a mighty fleet, isn't it? It's not really, but at least we don't have to exercise it. Okay, he's not the best, but he's not the worst. That's fine. Don't really want that. We need to do Siege of the Farlands. We haven't... Oh, we can still do a few decisions here. Oh my god. Is that us at war? We're now at war. We're in a defensive war. Arbiters Commune, Northern Reconstruction Authority, Cult of Notch. Oh, they're sort of here. Sure. I mean, we'll come for them eventually. We need to take the Seekers out first, though. I don't think they can get to us, so I'm not really too worried about it. Okay, here we go then. So now we can actually plan a naval invasion by the looks of things and start to move against them. And the Navy is ready to go, so I suppose there is no time like the present. We'll see how this goes. I don't know what their army situation is. We're pretty even. Okay, so they have got people in port. See if we can just move in and crush. I'm banking on our divisions being fairly better than theirs, though. Come on, just take the port. We might not need to force attack here, which is good. Okay, brilliant. Now we just need to work on capitulation for them. Try and keep a penning attack here and see if we can do an encirclement. Yeah, excellent. Do some supporting attacks here to crush those. Definitely need to get some CAS, I think, into production. So that is what we will work on. We'll get some pigs going. We need resources desperately as well. Nice. Okay, I think a lot of this is just core territory for us. So just really want to try and secure as much as we can. I think we'll try and maybe cut the island down here and then secure it via these sort of provinces. We really need troops. I'm just going to, I think, force deploy some of these because, yeah, we need these. Nice. And horses are in. That's excellent. We definitely will be utilizing those. We should be mopping this up quite well now. Big encirclement here. A little bit micro-y, but that's fine. Nice. That's their capitulation. That's a lot. That's also a bit of navy for us and their lands. That's going to be a lot of core territory back to us now. And that's our first conquest done, which reminds me, if you've watched this far in the video, then you're definitely one of my more engaged viewers, so please make sure that you have liked or subscribed the video. In my last video where we played as Hades Horde, about 92% of people that watched the video weren't subscribed, and I'm really trying to hit my next goal of 10,000 subscribers, which, to be honest, is looking likely that we could do it before the end of the year. So if you're enjoying the video so far and you're not subscribed, please do. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much. And if you want to support the video, then you can drop me a like. Right, let's see what we were rewarded with. Oh, and we have a bit of an industry now, which is good. Well, these players over here have declared war on us, and it would be good to probably try and move against them. Oh, there are some pretty good resources over here, actually. So we probably want to try and take some of these territories. Let's see if we can... We could probably naval invade from here. Oh, but the range is pretty poor. I mean, we've got Green Sea, so I wonder if we could probably launch a naval invasion with that. Doctrine-wise, what do we go down? What are we feeling like we should go through today? Maybe Grand Battle Plan. Although I'm going to go about mobile warfare. We're going to probably end up using quite a lot of tanks and mobilized units, always do. And I love the motorization drive, Spirit of the Army. It just saves so much army experience. Right, so looks like... we got the Darklands here now. And it's a core state, so we get some more population here. That's good. Well, we can launch this naval invasion, so I think I'm just going to go for it. Yeah, we've got it. Even though the range is a bit... Just going to start putting a basic CAS plane into production as well. Right, come on. Oh, look at that. That is a successful landing. Let's just see if we can charge through, I think. Yeah, they're not really able to stop us here. Okay, yeah, they're really close. We probably just need one more victory point. Hopefully we can get that there. Nice. Oh, and they all go. Excellent. And we've snaked our way into the mainland now, which is actually pretty good. Not core territory for us, but that's okay. I suppose maybe we'll keep working on our eastern expansion now that this sort of war has been mopped up with, and we can start to pick up some more advisors. Actually, let's get the war industrialist in because that's always good. Ooh, lovely stuff. Look at that. A lot more infantry now. Oh, and we got so many more military factories from that. Yes, that is excellent. And resources are looking pretty good. It's just, yeah, we have. I think we've got everything we need for the actual sort of standard CAS plane that I usually like to put into production. So that means we can probably do our basic fighter as well. Nice. Cool. Can we extend this up to 5? Might be pushing it a little bit. Definitely want more horses, so want to ramp up production of that. All right, well, I'm feeling a lot better about our empire. We need to focus on the east, I think, now, and yeah, start annexing some of these places. Right, corrupting the villages, so we can start to unlock decisions now, I think, to start spreading our influence, which is excellent. That's what we want to do. How are we looking for guns? Ooh, guns are looking really healthy. We just need, yeah, more horse production. I'm also going to go and pick up our captain of industry because we're building a lot of infrastructure and still building civs. So nice. Look at this. Oh yeah, it's paint the map time. I love this. Really kind of want, I think whilst we're sort of doing that, I'm going to try and maybe make our way down to our next research slot. I can't remember where we get that. Here. So I only need 2 more 35-day focuses to do that. Oh yeah, we really need to connect some of these railways. Nice. Okay, cohort mobilized. I think it might be worth just picking up a bit more of industry whilst we do this. Maybe one more focus whilst we're going through it. Ooh, the second Nether War's kicking off. That will be interesting. We definitely need iron golems. We need to start working on that. We've got some sort of an air force. It would be better than nothing, but we'll need to keep expanding. Nice, some motorized. I think I'm going to put Bob Chessington in charge of them just because he's got the brilliant strategist and we're going to be quite aggressive with those. We should hopefully be able to promote somebody who's got maybe some good infantry experience. All right, never mind. Yeah, I think we'll keep working on golems, try and do 2 research slots on that. And then we do need support equipment, don't we? I did mention that. Infecting the animals is in. Looks like we can start branching out some of this way as well now. Although it looks like we're going to have to probably be done with these decisions as well to do that. So that's frustrating. The infrastructure as well around here is awful. Let's have a look. I've got these motorization, but I want to put some... No, I want to put mobile combat support on them. That's going to make them a lot more punchy. Nice. Engineering companies are in. Let's get recon companies as well, and we can whack those engineering companies on our infantry. We should have enough. Lovely stuff. Look at that. Right, well, that's a good bit of land carved out for us here. Let's keep moving. Oh, yeah, we can really push through this island. It's probably worth looking where the resources are. Wow, there's pretty good resources here. Right, we can spread cultism to these places, so let's keep working on that. Want to keep on top of these decisions. It's interesting. We had a bit of a scrape at the start, but now it's just sort of painting maps. Well, we've moved down to this part of the tree. Maybe we should do Show Me Notch. See how this pans out. Notch disappeared shortly after the Unification Wars began, and he has not been seen or heard from ever since. We are aware that Notch may be hiding, or he may have been captured by one of his enemies. Oh, the old man must be found. We've got a good bit of political power there, so that's nice. We can do the rise of the pillagers, and then hijack the outposts. Don't think that's going to be best for us at the minute. Definitely getting more expensive, these decisions, so we probably should start saving our political power for them. Nice, we got basic attack columns. That's something. We'll get iron armor because we have got a lot of infantry. If we get drawn into a conflict soon, then at least they're up to scratch, the infantry. Never mind. Right, return to Starzenberg. We can see if we can pick that up now. Oh, we successfully controlled Kitten Clan. Does that mean they're a puppet of ours now? No. And looks like actually we can build our first sort of level of attack golems. So I'm going to put these into production. Yeah, that will do. Something like that will be our first golem. Excellent. How are we looking for guns? Because if we've got, we don't have too many. Probably going to stick with what we've got here. Return to Starzenberg is complete. So it looks like we can build a fair bit more. Is this actually now still not a core state of ours though? So I suppose we'll just keep working our way down the focus tree. But we can move our capital. It will become a core, but I suppose it's weird because then none of this territory around us is core state. Don't really get it. Just going to keep biding our time, I think, for now, because eventually we will end up at a war soon enough. Nice. Golems are coming along, but we do need more, and we've got more troops. We need to get some commanders in. Oh, and actually we can add a lot more onto these, can't we? Maybe some maintenance companies as well. There we go. That makes them a lot more robust. Yeah, we can go straight up to the next level of iron golems, so we'll just work on artillery and iron golems, I think. Although we are still lacking, I think, with industry as well. So much to catch up on. We can get some war goals against some smaller countries, so I think we definitely need to try and gobble those up a little bit more. I'm half tempted to see if we can move our capital here anyway. I mean, the population's like, what, 1.55 million? It's 104k, so, I mean, it might be worth doing. Bigger industry. Yeah, I think that was definitely worth moving our capital here. So is this now? Yeah, so this is now our capital. Excellent, cool. And we got some war goals. And where are these countries now? The Southwestern Kingdom. Wow, that is quite far away, isn't it? Well, we'll try and maybe infiltrate into some of these nations down here. And our cultists keep failing to infiltrate. I don't know if we're doing this right. Maybe we need to be supporting them a little bit better. Not sure. I'm going to create a spy agency. That may help us as we sort of move forward. Oh, we can gain manpower from the Southern Player Empire through this focus. That sounds pretty good. Looks like it's all kicking off a little bit over here. So now we can pinch manpower off them. Ooh, and that's quite a lot of manpower that we can potentially pinch off of them. We should definitely do that. Okay, how much are we going to potentially get here? Oh, that was 100,000 manpower that we got. That's good. That's really good. Hades Horde are breaking through as well, so we probably want to try and do this before they capitulate, I suppose. Okay, so actually, if we manage to take this province, we could naval invade, because these guys are in a faction with here, and then we can sort of get around. So that's not too bad, actually. We just need 75 political power. In fact, if we don't pick a focus, we'll get that slightly earlier. Which means, for now, let's bring the army back. And maybe we'll just work out a little bit of logistics, I think. Because, yeah, this is a mess. Look at this. None of these supply hubs are connected yet. There's so many of them. We've got quite a good supply network here, I think. Oh, maybe we're only going to call that bit. Okay, well, we can influence this state. And then if we can take that off of them, hopefully we'll then have a sea border. If not, we'll just have to keep working our way down, I think. I have a feeling that it's going to be just a little bit too short. Yeah. Can we pick... Oh, we can pick this one up, though, for 80. Oh, that's going to be a lot, but it's fine. There we go. Influence state. And then we can start working down to this one for the support companies. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let's move the Navy over. Set them on naval invasion support over here. And then we also probably need to make sure that these are linked, because they are not. That's now the naval invasion all planned in twos, although there are these two which haven't won. We'll just send them to this port. Okay. Fingers crossed. We should now have a good landing and be able to get ourselves in. Right, I'm going to declare war. We've got the naval invasion of Green Seas, so we can launch it. Start to move the armies over as well. Let's have a look at the odds. So we've got 152. This is a pretty almost even sort of war. There we go. Naval invasion is underway. Big moment here. Let's get the naval invasion underway. Hopefully. Oh, okay. So there is quite a lot of people home, but we appear to be out muscling them, which is good. Okay, well, we have landed. That's good. Oh, come on. We need to take at least one port here. Nice. Okay, yeah. Port is taken. That is excellent. Good work, gentlemen. We can now actually start to move over the army. So we need a front line over here and a front line over here. Try and create some encirclements early on. See if we can. They've really reinforced, but that's fine. Nice. That will be our improved version, I think, of our Iron Golem. We'll definitely put that into production. They have a small army. We could potentially, I suppose, go through here as well and then try and carve out a bit more of the front line, because it's not proving to be... This is proving to be a bit tight, isn't it? In fact, I'm thinking if we could probably even capitulate them and open up a massive front line, because we haven't committed all our troops. Oh, there we go. Okay. Can I try and drive very quickly into that tile? Maybe and do a small encirclement. Nice. Okay. Okay. Push them off the tile. Yeah. Oh, we need to go one more, which I think we can. Yes. Okay. That's good supply here. Big squishy encirclement there. And we'll justify a war go on these people. Yeah. Completely run through here. That's good. And then we can start to link up a few of these ports, which again should help with the supply that we just don't have at the minute. And in fact, let's just move the entirety of this infantry over here. Right, well, we have our war go on them. We're just going to charge in. They really don't have, I think, the forces to try and deal with us. Whoa, Southern Player Empire is really pushing, but Hades Horde is pushing hard as well. So the map is changing quite drastically as we go. We've got mutinies. That's not ideal. Yeah, our stability is not very good. Nice. This is all cut off down here. Let's charge through. Still struggling to push a few units off of these tiles, although we are looking a little bit more punchy now. Oh, excellent. And now we've taken that railway off of them, so we'll link that up. Nice. Encircled here, and we can start to crush these guys. Nice. That front is cleared up. Getting some good army experience here, so we want to try and get our doctrines up as well. Oh, and they've capitulated. That's excellent. Yeah, these gaps have formed, and things are looking a bit weird now, but that's fine. Nice encirclement there. See if we can get to that supply hub. And again, just a lot of railways not connected up. If we could probably push to this capital, they might even capitulate as well, so... we could just end up encircling this whole area. It's definitely looking good for an encirclement here, though. These guys are out of supply. Can we push through here? Oh, come on. Oh, it's looking really good. It's looking really good. Oh, okay, this is huge. Time for a bit of reorganization, I think. Fronts this way so that we can push into the final kingdom. And if we can mop up now this area and capitulate these people, then yeah, we've won basically. Come on, push them off that supply. Oh, they're last standing. No. Yeah, this is pretty huge. I think this should realistically be it all over. Crush these units down here as well. Don't be shy. They've capitulated as well, and we just encircled these units. Oh, incredible. Oh, they're just holding on. Last stand for dear life. How have we ended up with 54 units? Just in this one tile, for God's sake. Swarm in, crush them. Oh, excellent. There we go. That's what we love to see. And we can just charge through now, really. They must have no units. There we go. Excellent. Okay, looks like, yeah, we got a lot more industry from that. That's definitely topped up some of the factories. That's good. We will probably need to work on some of the resistance, but that's fine. We can do that. And we're sitting on pretty comfortable equipment, so I'm not too worried about a few of those things. It's then sort of thinking about who is going to be really our next target. The Eastern Kingdom could be a good shout, but they are quite powerful. I'm not too fussed, I think, about these sort of smaller nations. The Omnis Legion is... well, oh yeah, Imperia is really quite powerful. Oh, we got war goals against the Lich's King realm. They're back. I didn't realize they were even here. We'll definitely take them out quick. Declare war quickly on these guys. Just take them out. Shouldn't be too long. Yeah, just run through. Herobrine's rallied our troops, and we'll take everything from them. How have they got a navy? These are definitely the biggest players, so maybe we'll focus a little bit on this side of the map for a change. Oh, okay, so all nations we've corrupted will be annexed. So it's worth, I suppose, trying to... these sort of little nations here that we can infiltrate. We can influence these areas, which is slightly new, but I think we'll crack on with a bit of war. Or maybe we'll just save up the 20 political power to quickly see if we can, and then we'll call it a day there, I think. I think we'll just put everybody on the border then and start to get ready to charge over. There we go, the third unification war. Embrace the darkness. Our time is here. Ooh, and we got just quite a lot of units there as well. Pretty cool from annexing quite a few states. And we have got our war goal. The army is on its way, but let's just get stuck in, I think. Meeting small pockets of resistance, but nothing really worth worrying about. Nice, we're charging quite well. Just literally sending them to run into supply points. Keep charging through, man. Lovely. Okay, well, that's this side now just sort of swallowed up. And to be honest, this is pretty much... I mean, Imperia are pretty much done for already, which is great news. Supply point there. That should help put us back into supply. And again, sort of similar sort of situation. We're probably going to want to just keep an eye on some of this because, look, supply is... apparently Apparently not good. Yeah, armor's looking extremely punchy. That's what we love to see. Oh my god, more infantry. I don't think... How many are we up to? 333. I don't think we need any more infantry, if I'm honest. So I'm just going to stop. I'll train... Don't need any more infantry. I'm just going to train one more bit of infantry. Artillery, I think I can... I don't think I made any better CAS. I think I've got... Have we got large TNT locks now? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Just a lot of... As many heavy bombs as we can fit, to be honest. I mean, they've got to be surely quite close to capitulation, really. I don't know what they're... is it something... Oh, 21%. So pretty much almost one more victory point, really. Yeah. That should be just game over, Imperia. Excellent. Right. Oh, and Hades Horde have picked up some of that territory. They are pushing into the southern player empire, well, Republic, rather. They might even be quite close to capitulation. That's by the by, though, because we actually have to deal with this new front line. Oh, and Hades Horde are... Oh, we're not at war with them, are we? So they're going to just give us a bit of stick, which means we've got to probably pick up this. We're not actually at war with them, but we can get a focus, can't we? So we'll... get that one and we'll go at war with them. Meanwhile, I suppose we can just mop up these units which are now sort of weirdly encircled. Well, these borders are horrible. Okay, we do have a sort of front line, so we shall, I suppose, try and form them. And then I suppose maybe we'll just try and run to the other side down here. Are we at war with Hades Horde now? Or have we just got a war go on them? Yeah, we got a war go on them. That's good. That means we can go to war with them on our own time. I think I can put a better tank into production, or a better golem rather, so nice, that looks better. We'll just put that into production. Charge, men, charge! Hopefully if we can try and get some of these, like, we need to capitulate these smaller nations and then they'll just get pocketed, hopefully. Create a little encirclement here, good. Small encirclements, but they're the ways that we're going to win. That links up some supply there. Oh, and there we go, a capitulation. Forgetting about doctrines again, so I suppose we'll try and pick some of those up. Snaked our way through there very nicely. And going for a little bit of a deep encirclement here, but that's fine. Oh, that's very, very good. Just quickly push. Yikes, 32. That's just gone. And these smaller pockets are gone as well. Just drive down here and take all of that territory. Right, I think we just go for a battle plan and see if that is going to work out for us. It's green seas, that's good. Or green land in this case. And then I think we'll just keep sort of spearheading with the armor, like here. That sounds fun, doesn't it? I suppose if they can sort of spearhead down here, that would be quite hilarious. Just run straight for some of these areas. And they can. Oh my word, yeah. We're just absolutely dominating. There you go, charge into craft here. I suppose we should probably look at the capitulation of some of these nations. So, the southern player, Eastern Legion Seas. I mean, they have nothing. It's got to be just really the southern player. I keep calling them the Empire. They're a republic. I suppose maybe just charge down here then. Just click, point, go there, win the war. You guys go over there. That's got to be it. There we go. Okay. Well, and here are our new borders. And, well, Herobrine's influence is looking a lot larger. But I think the main thing really for us to do is probably just take... We could... There's two main powers... Well, there's three main powers, isn't there? There's the Eastern Kingdom, the Ominous Legion, and Hades Horde. And, well, Hades Horde is definitely the biggest one. So, we'll go and fight them, I think. We need to charge here straight away. And, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Iron Golems. I'm going to grab them, and I'm just going to set them to spearhead almost for probably some of these areas. If we can do that, that'd be great. Drive as quickly as possible, Iron Golems. Try and just cut these guys off quickly. Oh, if we can capture... I mean... Oh, yeah, okay, so we have encircled some of these units. Okay, this is what we need to do with Hades Horde, because they are, as, you know, they say on the tin, basically, a horde. So, yeah, any units that we can just remove immediately. And this is also the important part of the push, where we're going to need to grab as much supply points as possible. Charge, men, charge. Take everything as quickly as possible. And that is Hades Horde pushed back out of the main portal peninsula. The only thing that we have to watch out for is the portals. But I do need to figure out where these portals are over here, because there's quite a few. Because look what's already happened. They've already just come through as we were sorting that out. So motorized can quickly come back and deal with this. Right, and now, hopefully, we can charge through, but we need to figure out where these are. And it's probably best, actually, if we now start trying to build like a spy network on Hades' Horde. All right, we'll see if we can just get through the nether portal, I think, first, and then we'll work out supplies from there. Ah, motorized the fruit. Right, and then we'd linked up supply again here. Brilliant, fantastic. And just charge through here, and now that they've done that, they can just hold out, and these units can just take the rest of the island. Right, well, oh my god. Right, do not move off of that line. Okay. Okay, it looks like we may have now secured this gate. We've got this one locked down. So I think we have all the portals nailed down now. Some very stubborn pigmen holding on to this one. Where does this one go to? Is it their capital or near it? The overgrown fortress. Right, well that should be a little bit more supply sorted. And then this army, once it finally crushes this silly thing, can go through this side of the portal. And then just, I don't know, try and conquer everything. Go. It's probably going to be, again, an absolute nightmare to try and capitulate them, but we will try. Right, here come an absolutely massive amount of infantry. Can they charge through? Just need to branch out a little bit, I think, and try and get some more supply points. Nice. Okay. Oh, don't let them get too close. We don't want them capturing back a portal again. Right, we can prepare a collaboration government. Good, so we'll do that. Hopefully, not sure if it will get done in time, but anything that helps will be... Anything's better than nothing, basically. Okay, so we're getting a little bit somewhere now with this. That's good. Right, we'll push into this side of the island now as well. Fighting in the nether is so annoying, especially invading it, because it's just, like, border gore. It's like, where are the main victory points? I mentioned the Wither King's fortress is, but... The railways are all a mess. What does that put them at now? 33%. That was a big victory point for them. Still, might send them over there because it's better than nothing. And you can also go over there as well. Well, this is looking like a mess over here. That's fine. Oh, excellent. After clicking and dragging everywhere, they've capitulated. And we get... By the looks of things, the majority of the war score. We'll take all the overworld colonies. There we go. Peace deal done. And we pretty much now own the entirety of the Nether, as well as pretty much all of this overworld. And, well, after seeing pretty much how... Oh, the Ominous Legion have... I mean, they're not really that strong. Yeah, the Ominous Legion, they're not really that strong in comparison to us. They had pretty much no army, so yeah, they are building up. But I suppose the biggest one to potentially deal with would be the Eastern Kingdom. And I feel like, I don't know, if we're going to be the ultimate power, this is sort of the last push that we probably have to do. So I'll take these out, and then we'll call it a day, I think. Right, meanwhile, let's put the Navy in sort of strike force areas around here. We're going to need to reorganize the whole bloody army, because it's a mess now. Right, so Herobrine commands the bulk now of our strong armies. We've done a bit of reorganizing. I'm just going to draw a big old attack order here to smash them there. And then the rest of these major infantry groups I'll just sort of put on a fallback line here so that they can get ready to reinforce when the time is needed. Right, the armies are more or less in position. So I'm going to assign this infantry sort of these groups over here just to, I think, reinforce for the minute. We have a lot more infantry waiting in reserve, but let's get cracking. Go, Herobrine. Oh, it's a sea of green already. Oh, and we've already cut this side of the Eastern Kingdoms in half. There's a big mountainous range here, actually, that sort of separates the two. Oh, wow, okay. Need to probably not click and drag so much because we are actually getting a little bit encircled. Right, this is why we've got extra armies though, so let's not get too bogged down in this situation. I'm going to assign this army group to push down this flank, and then we can redistribute Herobrine. So stop pushing for the minute, and then Herobrine's troops I need you to fortify this side with that lot of infantry. Nice. Push, men, push. Oh, actually, it's maybe looking like a yes, and that would be a great encirclement if we can. Nice. Yeah, getting a bit bogged down again on that side as well. They have got quite a lot of units stacked up. Yeah, again, there's no airfields. Not only do we have to build supply, but we have to build the airfields. Otherwise, we don't actually get any air support. There we go. Look at that now. They literally can't do anything. Because of our, look at the amount of cast damage we're doing. Perfect. That is going to be their numbers being destroyed as well as casualties being absolutely hemorrhaged. All while we plan our naval invasion. Right, naval invasion's ready. Let's launch that. See how well this goes. Looks like there are a few people home. We can initiate a little force attack though and see how that goes. Just need to get a port now, which we have secured. And now, hopefully, we can branch out very quickly and seize this area. Although we need to try and box them in here, don't we? Very nicely done, chaps. Come on, come on, come on. Drive in. Nice. Okay. That is the sort of encirclement we need. 30 divisions there, or closer to 40, to be honest, that we've just completely squashed. And a supply hub gained. I'm going to start using the armor, I think, to try and punch through. Nice. Come on. Okay, we're charging through. Supply hub linked up there. We need to very quickly link that up now. Oh, good. Things are starting to look up. Come on, come on. Another encirclement, please. Charging through. Oh, come on. Can we? We can't, surely. Yes! Okay, come on. We need to try and crush this now. This will be absolutely huge if we can pull this off. Okay, that is a very, very good encirclement there. Oh, excellent. Look at that. Yeah, their forces in the desert are getting absolutely crushed. Our naval invasion hasn't really gone much further. I'm going to stop actually auto-attacking because we're probably just losing loads of men doing that. Yeah, this, oh wow, this flank's definitely looking very squishy. I feel like they've pulled a lot of units off as well from this area. Yeah, just clicking and closing. And encirclements everywhere. We'll get a order going for the armor to spearhead for these borders here. Go, go, go. Yeah, crumbling away. Oh, wow. Yeah, they are not looking... This is not good for them. Excellent. Look at that. Right, we can now use our main golem unit to just basically swallow this up, I think. Wow, it's big encirclement time. We don't have supply anymore, but it doesn't matter because they're screwed. There we go, just shut that down, close it off. Lovely. It's chaos. But it's working. Storm the fortress, men. Take it. Take it for Herobrine. And it's sweet, sweet victory. Oh my god, look at how many guns we got. That's how long this game has gone on for. It's ridiculous. Right. But there you have it. I'm pretty much going to end that there. The Herobrine's cohort is left uncontested, pretty much. The Ominous Legion are knocking about. Yeah, they've got loads of troops, but they're not going to be they're not going to be worth it. And I could trounce through them really easily if I wanted to, but this conquest has gone on long enough. And actually, Herobrine's cohort was a really fun faction to play. I can see how it'd be so easily overpowered if you manage to influence a lot more states before, you know, actually triggering the war and the focus there. But I still had fun. I still had a lot of power in just the nation that I built and the way that I did it. So yeah, would definitely recommend playing. And to be honest, that is a lot of the major factions now played. We could still do the Ominous Legion. That's probably the most obvious one still to go. But if you really want to see more of this mod, let me know which faction I should play as down in the comments. And of course, if you think that I should be playing a different mod or give another one a try, because this is the only one I've played so far on the channel, let me know in the comments too. I'd love to know your suggestions. And lastly, if you have watched this far in the video, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. It really does help out my channel. And as always, I will catch you all in the next one. See ya!